Hi everyone, welcome to Life Accounts and Growing Pains, and today we are going to talk about airplane etiquette, being a passenger on an airplane, the do's and don'ts, if you will. So let's first kick this off by saying my name is Andrea Love, and thank you so much for coming back and watching our videos, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Okay, back to our topic about airplanes and the airplane etiquette. Be polite and be respectful. When you're going on, don't be pushy, be polite. You don't have to talk to nobody, but maybe a slight smile, and be respectful of other people, because it's all about, it's a cramped area. No matter if you're in first class or in just regular coach, it is cramped for everyone, and it's awkward and uncomfortable because you're around strangers, and we also understand that everybody's hygiene is different, everybody's their size is different, there's a lot of factors that play into this, and everybody's habits are different. So we need to be mindful of that when we go, and just know that in X amount of hours or so, you will be off that plane, and then you can put that experience behind you. So just being polite and respectful. Also, it's also helpful to be respectful of the flight attendants and listen to them when they say something to you, or it becomes a safety time. Really listen to what they have to say. And if you're on the, it's the night red eye, don't go to sleep with your feet in the aisle, because when they go up and down the aisle, it could create a hazard not only for the flight attendants, but also for other passengers on the airplane. And then if you like to have a drink and calm down and just relax, just remember that you are not at home yourself. So just limit your drinks to something just to calm you down, not to make you intoxicated. Like I said, the whole idea about being in an airplane and good airplane etiquette is to realize that there's other people around you, other people that don't even know you around you. And so we just need to be mindful of that as well. Also, communication is key. If you have a specific preference by the window or on the aisle, it's best to communicate. Maybe that person will change you, and it's okay if they don't. If they say, no, I like being by the window, do not roll your eyes. Don't, just accept that and just move forward. And perhaps next time, try to get a seat by the window, right? I just know that I feel sorry. Recently it was in the news about the airplane and the door came off. So I think you would have been happy that you weren't by the side of the airplane. You're more in the aisle. So to me, the aisle is better, but when you're near a window or a door or whatever, it gives you something to lean on to go to sleep. However, just be mindful and have good communication, not only with the person next to you, but also the flight attendants. Like I was saying, have communication with them as well, and don't need to get frustrated. They're doing their best. They've been on their feet. They've been traveling as well, so they're doing their best to accommodate you, to make you feel as comfortable as well as possible. But just please be patient, not only with them, but with yourself and with others. So you just need to be patient and just try to just enjoy the ride. Be mindful of your surroundings, like we were saying, because your actions do impact everybody. Your gestures, your rolling your eyes, the tone of your voice, it does impact everybody. And then take it another step further. When you know that you're going to do a plane ride, perhaps don't wear gobs of cologne or perfume, because like I said, take into consideration other people. However, yes, be clean, wear deodorant or however you do, right? Just don't wear gobs of cologne or perfumes. And so that's also taking other people into consideration. And avoid, try to keep your language as rated G as possible, because I know sometimes it's real easy to throw around these profanity words. Sometimes it just becomes habit. But if you can pull those back a little bit, because that shows respect, and that is also helpful, because like I said, you don't want to disrupt other people as well. And then when you are in your seat, don't just kick your seat all the way back, because you got to remember there's someone behind you and there's not a lot of space. You don't have to be straight up here either, but just don't kick it all the way back. And and if you're a chatty box, I'm such a chatty Cathy myself, but sometimes people are on the plane that are not interested in being chatty with you. It's okay to have a little conversation with them. I mean, yes, you can have conversation with whoever you want. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just giving ideas, right, in this video. But maybe perhaps somebody rather be reading their book, or maybe somebody rather be sleeping, or maybe somebody just is watching their movie or something like that. So just read them a little bit in their body manners. And so if you are chatty Cathy like me, you don't overwhelm them, you don't bore them, you don't frustrate them, right? So maybe this is their only quiet time in between jobs, or something like that. So just try to really put yourself, if possible, in their shoes as well. Okay, so follow safety guidelines. I'm reading off a list. Yes, follow safety guidelines. It says adhere to all safety protocols and instructions provided by the flight crew, and that includes the pilot. Wearing masks. If masks are required, please wear your mask. I'm sure during the COVID, there was a lot of procedures going on, and I really think that in the future that we're not done seeing stuff like the COVID. I really don't think so. So if we can keep mind of that as well, is that please follow safety protocols. And also, I was thinking, when you're on an airplane, do not, I'm going to say this one more time, repeat, do not do any hygiene stuff. Don't be cutting your toenails. Don't be having bare feet. Don't be plucking your eyebrows. Don't be, brushing your hair out. Don't be brushing your teeth. Just, like I said, please take other people into consideration. Don't get out a shaver and shave. I don't know if those are allowed on planes or not, but just food for thought. Just be real considerate of others as well. And because everybody's how they feel about other people's hygiene or germs, or maybe your hygiene routine is vast differently than somebody else's. So you really got to take that into consideration, no matter if you're the person sitting next to that person doing it, or if you're that person, right? Take care of all your hygiene stuff before you get on the airplane, okay? I know sometimes it could be a long ride. However, I'm just saying, try to take care of that before or after the airplane trip. And I was also thinking about children, because a lot of people, we fly as families. We go on family vacations and we fly as families. Or maybe there's single parents out there that have to take their children with them on their business trips or what have you. Okay, people, parents with children, don't just try to bring a toy with them. Try to maybe get them interested in a video. Just don't let them be crawling all over, like down the aisle of the airplane, because not only is that not safe for the baby or the young child, but it's not safe for anybody else around trying to move about the flight, right? And in case there's an emergency, what are you going to do, right? Because there's a lot of nook and crannies your little one can get into, under seats, whatever. So just be very mindful of that. Try to entertain your child as much as possible. We love having the children on the plane because sometimes they can just be so cute and funny. However, sometimes they can be the total opposite. So even if you have to bring someone else with you to make sure that your kids stay in line, that might be an idea for you. I'm just saying, I am not in your shoes. I have never taken a child on a plane, never ever. So this is just from my research, okay? So don't come for me. But I remember back in the day, years ago, I think the late 80s, early 90s, I was a 7th grader. going on an airplane, a 4-hour ride airplane by myself, no adults. And I just remember my mom telling me, just listen to the flight attendants, just pay attention to them, do exactly what they say, don't be this, don't do this, right? And so I just remembered that for myself. So if we learn that at such a little age, perhaps it's a good idea to keep those friendly reminders as we're adults being on an airplane. Okay, now, we already went over personal grooming. Oh, yes. I am bad at this. It seems like all my phone calls are on speaker. I am not kidding you. However, there's a time and place for that, but I just seem like the time and place is always, because that is me. I could be walking down in the store with you on speaker. So I'm sure I would have to practice this as well, is using the speakerphone, talking on speakerphone or engaging in video chats without using headphones was considered highly offensive, according to this, according to 40% of the people that did this survey. They say it's highly offensive because not only that, they don't want to hear your business either, right? Like, and it's like maybe you're interrupting them because it's more of a quiet time, or you use your inside voice, right, or what have you. So it's it interrupts. So just remember that when you are on the phone, do not put it on speaker. Also, we already talked about taking off shoes and socks. No. Removing shoes and socks was deemed offensive by 35% of travelers, as it has led to discomfort for passengers due to odors and hygiene concerns. Just food for thought. Okay, using both armrests. Okay, people, you know there's two. You need to share one. You can't have both. You need to share one. So pick one. Don't hog them, okay? Please don't hog them. And this is also, I was thinking, another thing that you do not want to do on a plane, and I don't care if you think it's spontaneous, it's hilarious, whatever the situation is, the airplane is not the time for it, is having sex on the airplane. Inappropriate, people. Save that for another day, a different location. Be spontaneous elsewhere, okay? Like, for real. Just saying, because I was just reading some research on Google and stuff, and then I came across some kind of, I don't know, blog or something, and it said that this flight attendant was like, yeah, we know that you're in the bathroom, whatever, because we can hear you. We know this. I mean, it's like, she's like, yeah, it makes it so uncomfortable, and it's just not good. Oh, and then she mentioned, she's like, think about this, if that's your thinking of that's what you're wanting to do. She even said on this blog, I kid you not, she's like, it's not often that those airplane bathrooms get a deep cleaning. So just think about the germs as well. If that's your decision, think about the germs as well that goes with it, and that people can hear you, and that it's a confined space, people. I mean, a confined space, that's for sure. So that is not romantic. It might be spontaneous, but it's not romantic. Okay, I think, oh, one more thing. I was like, I think we have covered everything. I'm sorry this video is so long. Oh, yeah, P.S. I am sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I took a mental health date. So, I am back today. And I came on late, but I had to at least do my face for y'all, because sometimes I feel like a hot mess. Okay, last thing on the list is, if you're bringing an infant or your child wears Pampers, please remember to bring like a Ziploc bag so it's easy to change, and put your diaper in there to control the odors. Throw it away in the bathroom after you put it in the Ziploc bag. Do not bring extra perfume or cologne to spray everywhere to hide the odors. Perhaps, here's a key or a suggestion, odor eliminating type spray or odor eliminating something, right? So, but it's not perfume. You want something that's odor eliminating, not something that covers it up so it smells like dirty diaper and flowers. No, we don't. You know what I mean? So Just be very courteous as that. And if you're passengers and if you see a mom struggling with that, it's okay to say, hey, do you need help with something, or is there something I can do for you? If you see parents with changing their kids, or if you see parents with, or parents, right, with the children, is there anything I can do, right? I'm not saying that there is, but at least it puts the parent at ease, like, oh, okay, these people are family people too. They understand that I'm struggling too. You get what I'm saying? So just food for thought. So this year, when you go on your plane rides, no matter if it's a business trip, vacation, what have you, a getaway, please remember airplane etiquette. And if you have anything else to add to airplane etiquette, I would love to hear from you in the comments. If you have had an experience, a good or bad one, leave it in the comments as well. All right, everyone, I will see you on the next video.